Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in again. If you missed my first class, this class will be focusing on balancing poses. And balancing poses are really, can be quite challenging, especially first thing in the morning when your body's still kind of waking up. You're usually a little more off balance than what you would like. So to be prepared for this morning's class, you might want to be positioned near a wall or have a block or maybe a book or something like that that you might be able to reach out for as you need. But before we get into the asana practice this morning, just make sure you have something that you can sit on as well, because we'll be starting on the floor. So you want to be sitting nice and comfortably, so with a lengthened spine, and just having something underneath you can help lengthen the spine and eliminate any discomfort that you might feel when sitting on the floor. So balancing poses, just to give you a quick intro, are very grounding poses. They help to improve our coordination and concentration. So they are physically balancing, as well as we can experience some emotional balance as well. So we'll try and keep this morning's class at around the 20 to 30 minute mark. So I will finish off with a nice relaxation and meditation at the end. So I hope you can stay till the end, and let's get started. So as I mentioned, sitting comfortably. If you need a blanket, you can prop yourself up just by placing it under your sitting bones, if that's more comfortable for you. We're going to start just placing our hands by our side, and we're going to work with our breath. So most of you will probably know that the way you breathe is really important when we come to practice yoga asanas. It helps the body and mind to relax and helps you to ease into the pose and gauge where you're at in the pose as well. So your own personal limitations can be guided by your breath. So just placing one hand either side of you, and then a long deep inward breath. So filling the belly, middle and upper chest as you breathe in, and then as you exhale, breathing out the upper chest, gentle squeeze on the abdomen. And then inhale, filling the belly, middle and upper chest. And exhale, rolling the breath all the way down, gentle squeeze on the abdomen. And then inhaling. And then as you exhale, we're going to ground one hand into the floor and raise the opposite arm up. And then breathing out, keeping both sitting bones in contact with the floor. We're just leaning over to the side, so stretching into the side. Inhale, coming up, and then exhale, grounding that hand into the floor. Inhale, raising the opposite arm up, and then exhale as you ease into the pose. Gently opening into the sides. It's a nice flowing sequence with our breath. Exhale, lowering the hand down. Inhale, raising the opposite arm. Exhale, stretching into the torso, opening up the thoracic spine. Keeping your breath steady and even. And then once you're even on both sides, just taking a moment, and then when you're ready, placing your hands back onto the tops of your knees. And then we're going to curl the spine now, so opening up the chest and stretching between the shoulder blades. So again, keeping that breath steady and even, So you inhale and then exhale. We're going to draw the chin towards our chest and stretch between the shoulder blades, so curling the spine. So we're sort of arching into a cat position here and then inhaling into a cow, but obviously in a seated position. So lifting up through the sternum and then exhaling, chin to chest, rounding the back. Inhale, opening the chest. You can stretch the eyes and look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding forward. Inhaling. Just do one more. And exhaling. Good. And then when you're ready, raising the arms out and up. I'm going to stretch into the wrists now. Interlace the fingers, stretching up, looking up, stretching into the eyes, taking a deep breath in. And exhale, letting the hands float down, back to the floor. If you are sitting on some kind of support, you can remove that now if you like. And we're just going to open up into our hips now. So gently interlacing the fingers behind you and just drawing the arms away from the lower back. Taking a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, leaning out to the side, to the front and to the back. Just going to do a few in each direction. Coming back to a comfortable position, take a moment, rest the hands on the knees. And then when you're ready, bring the knees together. We're going to roll onto our spine and then make our way up into a standing position, and we can get balancing. So our body will be nice and warm, ready to hold some poses. So when you're ready, we want to keep our elbows in by our side and our spine lengthened, our chin gently drawn down. And then when you're ready, rolling back onto the spine. Exhale, coming up. Toes can touch the floor if you like. Lifting up through the sternum. This is a really good spinal massage. And then when you're ready, rolling up onto your feet. Inhale the arms out and up, palms together, gentle back bend. And exhale, bring the hands down to Namaste. So just making sure you're in mountain pose, having your feet hip distance apart. Okay, and then from here, when you're ready, bring your hands to your hips. You're going to take a comfortable step back. We're going to come into warrior two position. So bring your right foot back and just make sure the heel of your front foot is in line with the arch of your back foot. And then when you're ready, we're going to raise the arms to shoulder level. So lengthening into the fingertips. And then as you exhale, we're going to gently bend the knee. So we're just opening into the hips. We're going to hold it here for a few moments. Bring your gaze past your left fingertips, so off into the distance. Keeping your breath steady and even. And then when you're ready, turn the left palm up and then exhale, lower the back hand, come into exultant warrior. And then inhale back to warrior two. And exhale, extended triangle pose. And inhale back up to warrior two. Again, you might find you can sink down a little bit deeper if it feels comfortable. Keeping the length into the fingers, strengthening the arms and legs, increasing our stamina. And then from here, we're just going to windmill the hands down into a forward lunge. So now we're going to get ready for our balance. And we're going to come up onto the base of the right foot, so you can start off with the toes on the floor, the fingertips by your side, and then if it feels comfortable you can bend your knee. Again, keeping the weight centered over your right foot. Relax the head down. Complete yoga breathing. And then when you're ready, gently lower the right foot, come into a forward bend. Spread the weight even across both feet and roll forward, relax. The crown of the head down towards the floor, stretching into the backs of the legs. And then slowly rolling up, one vertebra at a time. Inhale the arms out and up, gentle counter pose. You can gently come into a back bend if you like. And then exhale, palms together to namaste. Taking a moment in mountain pose, then when you're ready we're going to swap sides. So hands to the hips. And I will swap sides so you can see more easily. I'm going to step back with the left foot now. So again, just checking your positioning, the heel of your right foot to the arch of your back foot, the left, and then inhale, raising the arms up to shoulder level. And then as you exhale, we're going to gently bend the right knee over the ankle. Shoulders down away from the ears, lengthening through to the crown of your head, bringing your gaze past your right hand. And again, you can even close your eyes here for a moment. Again, a nice challenge to cultivate those balancing benefits. And then when you're ready, exhale, drop the back hand, come into exultant warrior. So again, we're opening into the torso here, just like we were doing on the floor, but now we're holding this position. So rib cage open. Exhale back to warrior two. Exhale, drop the hand to the inner leg. Extended side angle pose. You can look forward to keep your neck in a neutral position with the rest of your spine. Or you can look up towards your fingertips, up towards the sky or wherever you might be practicing today. Use the strength through the legs to push up. Back to warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2, and then we're taking the back hand and we're windmilling that over to a high lunge. So placing the fingertips either side of your right foot. Getting ready for our balancing pose, we're going to Straighten the right leg, and you can grade it so you can keep the toes on the floor if you need that extra support, or you can gently lift the toes and bend the knee. Relax the crown of the head towards the ground, holding, breathing. Keep your focus on the quality of your breath. It will help keep you balanced. And then when you're ready, gently lowering that foot down, getting ready for our forward bend. So gently bowing the head down towards the ground, relaxing the head down. I love these forward folds. I tend to be quite tight in the hamstrings. I spend quite a lot of the time sitting down, so these stretches really do wonders for me. And then when you're ready, slowly rolling up. Inhaling the arms out and up. Gentle counter pose. Gently drawing the hips forward and arching the spine back. And exhale, hands to the heart. Okay. So from here we're going to move into tree pose. So this is another really wonderful grounding pose. So we're going to break it down according to how balanced you're feeling. So we're going to start off by shifting the weight onto our left leg. And we're going to bring the right foot, just the heel to the inner leg, the toes on the floor. Fix your gaze on a steady point, which will also help with balance. And then when you're ready, you can gently bring your palms together if you like. And when you're feeling grounded and comfortable in this position, you might be feeling, okay, I can take it to the next level here. So you might want to bring the sole of the foot just below the knee. Maintain the stability through your hip. So you want to avoid shifting the weight out and putting pressure on those external muscles, and keep the weight so your hips are stacked. And again, you can hold it here, or if you want to go a little bit further, you can bring the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Again, maintaining that stability through the right leg, through the left leg, grounding you into the floor, supporting you in this pose. Breath steady and even. And then from here, you might like to raise the arms up. Keep the shoulders relaxed down into your back, but lengthen up through the fingers. Keep the hands soft. Try and relax your jaw if you can. Holding the pose steady. Letting go of mind chatter, just trying to stay focused on your breath. Just resting into the pose. And then when you're ready, exhale. Hands to namaste. I'm going to gently lower that foot now. I'm going to get ready for eagle pose. So we're going to cross it over the left leg. And then inhale, the arms out, palms up towards the ceiling, lengthening into the fingers. We're going to cross our left arm over our right. I'm going to gently bring the You can bring the backs of the hands together or the palms together. And we're going to hold it here in eagle pose. If you feel comfortable, you can lift the toes. And if you want to take it a little bit further on the exhalation, you can hinge from the hips and fold forward. I've got some lovely construction work going on just on the corner of the street here. So hopefully you can try and push those sounds to the back of our consciousness. Stay focused on the internal practice, and then inhale and exhale coming up. Gently releasing the arms back into mountain pose. And give that leg a bit of a shake if you like. Circle the ankle if you need to. So bringing the weight even across both feet. We're going to do the same sequence on the other side. So grounding the weight into the right foot, hands to the hips, bringing the heel of the left foot to the inner right leg. And then from here, if you're feeling comfortable, gently bring the palms together, and you might like to lift the foot just below the knee. And again, you can either choose to hold it here or bring the sole of the foot up a little higher, so above the knee this time. Maintaining that stability through your hips, grounded through the sole of your right foot. And if you feel ready to go further, you can raise the arms again, shoulders relaxed. Try and relax the face, lengthening up into the fingertips. Complete yoga breathing. And then when you're ready, exhaling, slowly working your way out of the pose, getting ready for eagle pose. So gently bringing the left foot over the right leg. And when you're ready, extending the arms out from the shoulders. So we want to cross the arms the opposite to how our legs are crossed. So the left leg is over the right, so we want to take the right arm over the left, and then bring the palms together or the backs of the hands together, which is ever comfortable for you. And then from here, you can either hold it or lift the sole of the foot, lift the toes off the floor. So again, you're getting a nice stretch between the shoulder blades as well. And then as you exhale, you might like to hinge from the hips and fold forward to go a little bit further. And then inhale, coming up if you can, in one steady motion, releasing the arms, grounding both feet into the floor. Inhale the arms out and up, gentle back bend. And exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, so we're going to do another stretch here in a standing position, which is really good for tightness in the lower back. So we're going to bring the right foot and we're just going to gently place the ankle above the knee here and relax the right knee out. So again, you might find it comfortable to hold this position here. And again, you can stand and lean against the back of the wall if you need to. But if you'd like to go further, we're just going to bend our straight leg and come down into a crouch. Just as bending the knee as much as feels comfortable for you without straining the knee, and holding and balancing. Fix your gaze on a steady point in front of you. You want to hold for as long as you can, and once you feel you've reached your maximum, just hold it a little bit more and then gently ease out of the pose. And then when you're ready, slowly coming up. And in one movement, we're going to come straight into dancer pose. So we're going to keep our right hand at the sternum, our left hand at the sternum. Our right hand comes around, takes hold of the ankle. And then when you're ready, we're going to hinge forward. So pushing the foot into your hand, right arm comes out in front. Hinging forward, and you can bring your thumb and index finger together if you like, in Chin Mudra. Again, another technique for balance. Looking straight ahead, or looking straight up if you like, stretching into the eyes. And then when you're ready, in one movement, going to counter pose, bring the knee in towards the chest, lengthen up into the spine, and then grounding back into mountain pose, Tadasana. So we're going to get ready and do the same on the other side. Okay, so ready, bringing the hands together, grounding the weight into the right foot. Lifting the left just above the knee. And then when you're ready, if you feel you can go a bit deeper, bending the right knee. And then when you're ready, straighten that leg. Coming into dancer pose, so keep the right hand at the sternum, left hand comes around. We take hold of the ankle, gently pushing the foot into your hand and reaching out with your right arm. Looking straight ahead. If you like, bringing the thumb and index finger together. ready, if you can, just releasing down in one movement. If you can, take hold of the left knee into the chest, lengthen up through the sternum, exhale, grounding the feet back into Tadasana, inhaling the arms out and up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart. So we're going to gradually make our way down to the floor now. So we haven't done any twists, so I thought it would be nice to make our way down with a twist. So we're going to roll up onto the balls of the feet, so stretching into your toes. And then exhale, we're coming down into a crouch. Good. And then from here, inhale, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, twisting towards the left. So keeping the chest open. If you feel you can go a little bit deeper, you can work on bringing your right elbow towards your left knee. Just check your knees are in line with each other. The tendency is to drop the knee down to try and get further into the twist. But to get more of the benefit and to do this practice safely, you want to try and keep your body in good alignment to prevent any injuries and get the most out of your practice. So keep the knees in line with each other, and then inhale, come back to center, keep the spine lengthened, and then exhale, we're going to change sides. Good, and then inhale, coming back to center, releasing the hands down by your side. We're going to come back into a seated position. And we're just going to finish off with a guided relaxation, but I thought we could do this in a seated position. As it's the beginning of the day, we want to try and keep our we don't want to relax too much. We want to try and be relaxed but alert. So just for a few moments, we'll do a quick body scan. Just make sure the muscles can relax after that good stretch and balance that we've just practiced. And then we'll finish with a short meditation. So again, if you need support here while you're sitting on the floor, you can just place that under your sitting bones so the spine is relaxed, lifting up through the chest and heart center is nice and open and receiving. The hands can be down on the knees if you're wanting to cultivate more of a grounded feeling, or you can turn the palms up for more of an open posture, whichever feels more comfortable for you at this point in time. So you can close your eyes or gently draw your gaze down. And we're going to start with the top of the head. So as you exhale, just begin to feel the scalp loosen, the jaw drop down. Relaxing all the muscles in the face. Let this softness flow down to the shoulders and heart, the chest. Letting go of any heaviness, anything you don't need. Just let it go on the outward breath. Let this softness flow down the arms, all the way down to the tips of your fingers. Breathing out, relaxing down the spine, into your hips. Allow the muscles to relax, the joints to loosen, down the legs to the knees, ankles and toes. Feel the weight of your body grounded into the floor. Whole body and mind more relaxed, tension melting away. When you're ready, feel free to join me in our meditation practice. So I'll be calling out the mantras Madana, Mohana, Murari, Haribol. So you can listen to the sounds of these transcendentally, spiritually nourishing mantras, or you can join in with me and sing them as well. So we'll be practicing this mantra meditation to a nice tune. So if you like, we can do this together. Haribol. Namaste. I hope you have a nice day, and if you need to come back to this class at any time, you can always, the benefit of the recordings, as you know, you can come back and redo this class again throughout the day if you wish. And I hope you had a nice half an hour or so, and looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much. Haribol.